talking about practice. Not a game, not a game. We talking about practice. Practice, man.
Hello friends. I wanted to start doing some more regular videos, and videos that instead of showing off finished work, showed more of what was going on inside my sketchbooks, projects that were in development, and the drawings that I made on a daily basis, what was going on inside my mind. I thought this was a better way of connecting with the audience and showing off some things that you don't normally see from other artists, for the same reason that you don't typically go into the kitchen of your favorite restaurant. My feeling is that we're all trying to make our own bad drawings better, so instead of being ashamed of my bad drawings, I'll share them with you guys and hopefully have a big YouTube following. I figured a good place to start was the practice routine that I use in the morning, especially on days when I don't have a thing in my head, nothing is inspiring me, and I don't even want to get started drawing, and I'm just looking to wake my brain up. These are some mental exercises that will get your brain going and in a drawing frame of mind. And they're also useful before a gig when you're so full of anxiety that you'd like to get some first-rate practice in, but you can't even get started on that, and you're just sitting there in the car stewing, 40 minutes before a gig. These exercises are based on my love of African prints and the type of designs and patterns that you'll see in fabrics in a store that sells fabric from Mali or Nigeria or Burkina Faso, countries like that. The first one is just based on 3 lines. But 3 lines that can be varied in their order and their direction. You have one block that is the horizontal block. You can draw it top down. You can put the middle one first and then go top, bottom, and top. You can go from the bottom up. And then also the direction of the stroke can be changed. Going from the bottom up, you can go from left to right, from right to left, or zigzag it. By varying those different dimensions, the order that you make the strokes and the direction that you make the stroke, and then alternating between the horizontal blocks and the vertical blocks, you can make an interesting game for yourself, making it all the way across the page without making a mistake. And be honest with yourself, am I really making the strokes vary enough? Are they all really different? And are the blocks nice and neat? If you think you have the hang of it, you can try adding another dimension of variance, which is the thickness of the strokes themselves. What good is this? Well, often in caricature art, you need to have your mind working in one direction, your hand working in another direction, and also be kind of talking and entertaining people in a third direction. You need to be able to make strokes fast in a particular order to give the finished drawing a certain polish, and also vary your line thickness. A good example of that are when you're drawing eyes. The good caricature artists are able to create eyes that have nice line thickness, nice variance in line thickness, but also have enough speed to them that they have a nice shape and there's a nice dynamic quality to them. The second exercise is very similar to the African print. It almost looks like macaroni salad. there are three strokes again. There's a noodle, and a dot. A noodle, and a dot. But by varying how we make them, we can create a nice little game again to get our way across the page. There, I just made a mistake. It requires a certain kind of concentration. If you're concentrating too much, you'll make a mistake. If you're concentrating not enough, you'll make a mistake. And in that sense, it's very much like caricature art. This one also can be enhanced by varying the thickness of the strokes themselves. Oh, there's a mistake. It's a tough one. If you can make it all the way across the page, you're doing very well. The macaroni salad. Some of these got a little rough towards the end. The third exercise, after the African print and the macaroni salad. And what is macaroni salad good for? In particular, the really good caricature artists are able to create interesting ear shapes by varying the thickness of what's going on inside the ear in such a way that the ears almost tell a story. I feel like the macaroni is a great preparation for that, for telling an interesting story inside your ears. Okay, the third exercise after the African print and the macaroni salad for a morning warm-up or a pre-gig warm-up is based on the idea of creating simple boxes or bricks. If you can just go all the way across the page, making uniform size bricks that are nice, clean rectangles, you're doing well, better than me, okay? If you can vary the order of your stroke and where you start each brick and keep them uniform, then that's a fun game, okay? But the real challenge is to go all the way across the page and never make the same brick twice. Try to vary the length of your bricks in discernible and significant ways. It's actually very challenging. You see, I didn't do it there. If you can make it all the way across the page by making bricks of various sizes, it's almost like a poker game, especially if you start with a kind of vanilla size, inch size brick. You have to plan out your moves in such a way that towards the end of the game, you'll know what you haven't used yet. Now, see, I think I already blew it. I think that one is very similar to that one. It's a challenging game. So there we have it. We have three games, guys. We have the African print, we have the macaroni salad, and we have our bricks or our boxes. And if you can do those three, your brain will definitely be in a drawing frame of mind, and before a gig, you'll be relaxed enough to get into your own drawing groove and do the best work that you can do. Thank you for watching the video. Like, subscribe, leave comments, and I promise I will respond to them. And most importantly, happy drawing!